everybody.
Flashberry.
Welcome back. Some more Avowed. Jumping back in from where I left off. I am currently still going around Galloway Tusks, I believe is what it's called. Trying to help out the city. We defeated the Steel Groat last time. Ludwin, that is. And we also kind of found out that Sepidol is turning everybody into beasts. The Dream Trolls, she is behind it. More than we thought, at least. I did not really think she was until whatever just happened. But here we are. I'm coming here real quick because I want to sell some stuff. Okay, then come down here, start selling all this stuff. Okay. Yeah, I don't want any of that stuff. Okay, perfect. Don't die. Oof. That was close. Okay, so now I gotta go way over there. Oh, that's where I wasn't able to get into last time, I don't think.
Didn't you hear me the first time? Get lost, outsider. Petru chose to defy Solace Keep. See, you outsiders and your presumptions, always thinking you know how the world works. Let me tell you a secret. I don't trust anyone. I'm just here to do my job. Get out before we use your bones to make Petru a new cage. No, it doesn't. But it absolutely can if you wanted to. What will it be, outsider? Leave or die? Asking you again. Leave or die? Deadly serious, I'm afraid.
Whoa!
Take a moment, people.
Are we serious?
You're not the warden. How did you get in here? Gods, I just realized. Your face, you have the same features as Nandru. Somehow you got past the wardens to find me. Why? Who sent you? That cranky Jetula? Mihala trusts him to protect the keep? Well, he must have some sense if he asked you to rescue me. Mihala ordered my own wardens to kidnap me. And here I've been ever since.
They're loyal to a fault, which ought to be the official motto of Solace Keep.
Dang.
Marius, is that you? Well, I suppose there's no reason to feign ignorance now. Thank you. It's good to see you. I underestimated her conviction and overestimated her tolerance. If you've ever been to Solace, you saw the obvious. The keep is dying. Our people are starving. And if you've read my journal, you know I was trying to counteract that. To fulfill my oath to protect Solace. I wanted to use animancy as they do in Fjord, to feed the ground and make things grow. To revitalize the keep. And it worked. I produced bountiful crops so quickly. Berries the size of a Zarib's head in a few days.
Doing all that with no prior knowledge of anything could be the...
I found a way to procure animancy equipment from Fjord so I could conduct experiments. There was much trial and error. Regardless, Mihala wasn't pleased. I took it upon myself to try it anyway. I thought that if I succeeded, I could sway our leader. I could not. I expect I shall remain here until Mihala has a spare moment to sentence me. I'm sure the punishment won't be pleasant. Once Solace turns its back on you, there is little one can do to regain its favor. Marius knows that well enough.
Well, I turned my back on Solace. There really isn't that much of a difference.
Please, you must help me get out. Give me a chance to help the others, to feed my people. There must be a key on one of the guards. Let me out, I beg you.
Let's get him out of there. He didn't do anything wrong.
Gods bless you, outsider. I won't forget this. Paradise, I suppose. Where else can I go? Thank you, again. Please, take this small token of appreciation.
I already sent everybody
It's
to
not much.
Paradise. I think they
It's
don't
all
get
I
anything
have.
else. They have all the answers. Oh. They locked you in here with all this stuff. It's a shame you let those... whoever was here let the people die. Okay. Next. There is still so much to do down here. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back street? 114. Okay.
Glad that's over.
my gosh. Okay. We made it.
Invade and dig and push until the land pushes back.
How is this our fault? We've lived here for centuries.
The mountain screams. The distant island wails, and you know nothing of it. And you say you are children of this land.
I hope. Oh no.
Stay back, creatures of flesh and fur and bone. You follow one another into the snare.
Abidan's hammer. Did Gabral send you? You've got to get us out of here.
The land cries out in protest, and you send more from your stinking, teeming warrens?
Why would we poison the very water we need? That makes no sense. Marius, is that you? Can you talk some sense into anyone here?
Sorry, Raluca. You knew the answer to that before you asked.
Do you understand so little? You awoke an ancient presence with your digging and delving. It waits in the ruins, among the bones of the dead. The land fights back against it, curdling the water.
This is an ancient battlefield. The fight ended, but lost souls and foul essence may remain.
You see it. You sense it. The rot of death never left this place. The land feels. It remembers. Like a tree choked with vines, it seeps poison to defend itself from the aggressor. The interloper.
We feel a presence. It rises like bile in our throat. We fear it.
But burrowing worms clog the ears of these fools. I warn them, and they hear nothing. What is this madness? You bear the mark of this land in the ridges of your flesh and the rings of your soul. Surely you must know better.
Yes, I bear the mark. That's why you must,
Very well. Your insight would be helpful. Still that foul presence and let the waters flow sweet and clear once more. Clear the old one's water roads to slake this parched land. Do this, and I shall release these vermin to scurry back to their nest.
Okay. Gladly.
Stay away from the water, envoy. Never noticed this sulfur smell before. Arms up! Envoy, to your left!
There are so many up there.
Well done!
they're resistant to this. Okay, then let's switch to fire. Bam. Okay, nice. I hope these people don't hate me after this.
Attend!
Watch yourself.
Oh, that was the bounty?
The water is filthy. Look at the death we did in there.
Yeah, I'm aware. Okay.
This workshop was loved once. Ruined now. I wonder why.
Something lurks here.
Ooh, yeah. Give me some good stuff. A magic missile. Huh. That's a way out.
Stop. That sound. It's drowning my thoughts.
trust, crawling back to the same ruined trash heap.
No. We know this voice. This presence. Sneering at us through our prison bars.
I culled your rot from this land before. I will do it again. This vessel has a mouth. It suits me for the time being. Fool, you take me for the creature. I am Wodica, the Oathbinder, goddess of order, vengeance, and law. Too long has this land languished in chaos. Bandits, fugitives, and outcasts squabble in their crude fortresses. This land needs order, purpose. The Order of the Gods. The Order, which has governed lives for millennia. You are an Ediran, a nation where law and authority brought peace between the warring folk and elves.
Okay, I understand that, but
it is steadfast. Your
there's a
people
god for this land.
understand how to tame what is wild, how to build empire from rubble. And whose fault was that? A handful of soldiers on a mountaintop?
No.
Or the mad fraud whose thrashing would lay waste to paradise?
Stop it. Stop her. Silence her. She feeds you poisoned fruit.
Do you believe that volcano was its first act of violence against this land?
Oh, I know it wasn't.
Your parasite is to blame. It has destroyed this place before. These hills were once lush, and the people.
She lies. Falsehoods like fangs. She was not there. She did not see.
Why else would the usurper so quickly deny its deeds? Is it a plea of innocence, or admission of its guilt? The question you should ask is what your parasite has to lose. Whose poison flows through this water? Who spoils its own lifeblood?
Creatures did this. They crawled through our bones. They picked at our flesh.
The Magfolk fulfilled a need. What is the purpose of this?
So small, so fragile. We did not mean to. We could not understand.
Are you alright, love? You lost focus there.
Every time that happens, it feels like you might not come back.
That was Wodica.
How rude of her.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I think it's possible the Oathbinder knows something we mortals don't.
There's nothing else to learn here. Can we go to the garden now? Please.
This is the water clean now? The water's clean.
That cleared the water. Now we need to unblock the aqueduct.
Dang, this water is deep. Surprisingly deep. Ow. Well, like she said, she was gonna release him.
You have restored the waters. I was right to trust you. Truly, the spirit of the land lives in you. A seed carried in the wind.
Carried where? We feel the tranquility of this place, but whose roots drink its waters?
I release these kith to return to their burrows. May they leave this enclave in peace. New life shall take root, and the green will clothe these slopes once more. It will be good after so many centuries to feel the thrum of growth once more.
You can't be serious. You expect us to walk away from the best source of fresh water in the Tusks?
If the godlike clears the old growth from the waterways, then a portion will flow out. You may gather it where the waterway ends, away from here.
Reasonable. You can't be serious.
I have spoken, and so has this strange child of the land.
Avowed, godlike, in private? That talking tree expects us to just walk away from the best source of clean water in the Tusks. So that what? A few more moss patches can grow?
Yeah.
In centuries? Maybe. I'm worried about the here and now. We can't risk losing access to fresh water again. I know you've done a lot for us already, but I'd like to ask one more thing. I need you to kill the tree lady.
No.
Look, we need to set up a guard post here. Eventually we want to build out the aqueduct system. There's no way she'll let us do that.
Can't you just gather water from the end of the aqueduct and leave her be?
Well, you'd need to clear whatever's blocking the aqueduct for the water to flow out. But
Sure.
the source would still be vulnerable to disaster and happenstance. Natural, magical, or divine. I don't like this, but it's our best chance for survival.
No, you'll get, No.
We're not getting anything until that blockage is cleared out of the aqueduct. If you can at least do that much, we'll make do. We'll have to.
I already went behind one of the delightment. I don't want to do it again.
Well, that was fun.
I don't want to betray them again. And they offer, she literally offered to let you leave here peacefully, for one. So why don't you go against that? It seems idiotic and very egotistical for you to try to do that.
They come.
Someone's eager to meet us.
Everybody just has to chill out, man. This is where the ancient memory is? Okay, let's do it.
We have been here before.
Oh my
Do you
gosh.
feel the old roots twisting in the loam?
Here's strife in the distance. Has something happened here? Or
Betrayal. Then, retribution. They suffer as we suffered. It roils, it sears. But we took it all away. Now our memory is a wound reopened.
show me what you can remember.
You are Maru, a Jabaru Sinakis. You stand on the shoulders of all who spoke for us before.
Oh, look
You
at
are
that
young
wolf in
in
the
your
tree.
role. Newly minted from your trials in Thirdborn, you tempered your body and spirit in our image. Tell us, Maru, how did you perform? The attention slithered under your skin. We chose you for a promise that seemed to embarrass you. You snuffed your light. We could not understand why you refused our gift. Yet you stood for the garden, and your destiny remained. The leader sent you to the temple of Galawain's tusks. An oasis bloomed from the Adra, and our children built a city there. Tell us, Maru, how did you find life in your new home? Meaning, a sapling thriving in its native soil. Why? The Akida's wonders had existed only in dreams before. You saw the city, and at last, you felt like one of them. In the third year of your work, the tide turned. The season changed. The city had grown root-bound, too large to sustain itself. Creeks ran dry. The people stirred with unrest. They turned to you. How did you advise them? The sea yielded only salt. the forage could not replace the harvest. Until, one day, we leave. The builders found a clear spring carved into the mountainside. They dreamed of an aqueduct, a river of their own design. Its veins would split the trees, a winding wound across our back. You could speak with us. Why did you not consult us first? They had never shorn so much away. In the path of the aqueduct lived a mighty flower tree, one of the first in the jungle.
Oh no.
A font of vitality. Its leaves spread wide, a challenge to the foreman's authority. He
No,
raised
why would
his
they do that?
axe. You leaped forward. The axe cleaved into your arm. It would survive, but your blood drenched the dirt. Why did you intervene?
Tree couldn't.
Insight that came too late. Yet you were weakened. He cut. The ground thundered as it fell. The haze parts. We cry out. Our skin burns. This memory we recall. The earth erupts, a chorus of screams. Ash blots out the sun. The cull of winter. The wages of their foreman's pride. Yet there you stood. A sprout in the dust. A witness to our tragedy.
Dang.
You offered yourself to protect us. We could not punish you. Because we chose you. Tend to the whole. We should like that to be our way. Years passed. The Aikido returned. As they rebuilt their walls, they left us offerings, wary of their ancestors' mistake. We welcomed their bounty, but the scars never healed. We too had learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Keep quiet.
I don't know. Frost should also kill plant, but whatever.
Stay safe!
I've fallen.
Oh, 10! And raw! Yeah.
I see. Okay, hold on. Let's go up there. Okay, we cannot go up there.
There's roots blocking the water flow. We'll have to...
The Pagrunin will be relieved. Fresh water is the one resource every kid needs.
Yeah, this is so good.
We'll wait here until you've taken care of everything. Gabral would be downright insufferable if I went back to them empty-handed. Thank you. If there's one thing we need to survive out here, it's fresh water. You've given us a fighting chance.
Good. Good.
Try not to breathe too deeply. Everybody all right?
Oh, that's hot.
Oh, that's hot. Yeah. Lava. Okay. Where am I? This is great.
Another hunt, another meal for all of us. I wonder if it'll taste any better this time.
It better be after that burrower. Ah, damn leg still hurts. Anything else you can give me for the pain?
Half of Shatterscarp died just like that, huh? May as well dig my own grave. Save some poor butt.
You can fight flesh and blood.
Somehow I just didn't.
Coming for the right!
Some kind of crystal on top of that hill.
Something happened here.
I found the strangled Audra.
Drip by drip. The slow passage of time. Years have gnarled our branches. The hot winds bent our trunk. Who are we? We do not recognize what we have become.
Still provides shade as a sun shelter.
The grass slumbers beneath us. We change, yet we are still of use. We remember our purpose. It soothes us.
You're telling me that's not all the strangled Audra? Shadow Dancer's boots.
That's done.
I'm finding a lot.
help you. Please, if you just...
Traveler, what business have you here with me?
Looks like that woman and the ogre aren't getting along very well. Be careful getting close.
Well, what is it? You and I are talking. A rare luxury for one of my kind, I've found. Because they attacked me. Because now, you and I must talk. If you care for her life, we must talk.
Okay.
I am ill. I am dying. But I am not beyond hope. Not
Okay.
if I can get a cure for my molder lung in time. You will. I am glad that... I am glad you will help. I apologize. My breath left me for a moment. What I need is this. Galeen said the caravan carried a book. One with a recipe that should cure my condition. Bring me the cure. When you do, I shall let Galeen go free. Thank you, traveler. The caravan is northeast of here. You may speak to Galeen too if she can be of any use. We will be here waiting.
Okay.
Please hurry. Just find whatever he needs and get me out of here.
It'd be somewhere among the carts. Yes, somewhere among the carts, if it's still there at all.
I mean, fair enough.
10!
I say! Look behind you!
There's so much here.
Envoy, over here. As I live and breathe, the faithless envoy. Ludwig finds your loyalty a touch diminished. If you're looking for the Inquisitor, she's hunting a lead to the garden through its twisted silver roots. The tower calls, and it turns, and it calls, but for the roots we go, if not for the roots. The roots say your name, Envoy. They say you told them to do it. I feel I can't think straight. Body's full of roots, pulling me. You did this, didn't you? The roots try to choke the steel garrote, and we will strangle them in return. Cut them, bleed them.
See, that's the issue.
Careful. That's Dream Scourge talk right there.
Blood and smoke, smoke, death. I'll stand down, I'll stand down. But my people won't.
Here we go. We got them all.
What an idiot. They're so dumb.
I'll never get used to watching.
That island. Oh, can we look around? I'm sure there's something interesting to find.
We are close. Break the bars.
If it weren't so deadly and disturbing to look at, it'd be breathtaking.
I don't think this broken bridge will help us. Didn't we read about another way into the garden, though? The other path is hidden well. I certainly don't see any way across the Acid Sea.
Well, there's another path. Just not a path anyone told me about.
Let's head to Saul's Keep.
Nandru was the founder of Solace Keep. If anyone knows more about him or the garden, it would be the Council of Solace. Problem
So yeah,
is,
this is where we're supposed to come
I don't
first.
think they talk with you. Solace Keep doesn't like outsiders. Your godlike features will get you through the door, but that's all you'll get. Got off on the wrong foot being born on another continent. Then they made it worse by taking control of Paradise and bringing a squadron of madmen along with them.
Fair enough. Fair
Lean
enough.
into the face thing. I'm not kidding. Nandru had the same stuff on his face. Like the two of you were made by the same sculptor. You'd be surprised how far a resemblance to Nandru will take you in Solace. Play your cards right, and it might get you through the door. Worth a shot, anyway.
To Solace Keep. Let's try to get there before the steel garrote can cause trouble.
Follow the road northeast and look for a giant ancient walled keep. Can't miss it. Right. If we're going, let's go.
Okay. Well, we did what we came here to do. We accomplished quite a bit. sadly, not everything we could have. There's still a lot of this place to see. A lot of this place to deal with.
Funny how we see more wrecked wagons than intact ones out here in the Tusks.
Very true. But we're about to find the cure. Oh my gosh.
Look, those tracks missed the main road. Do you think the driver had a few before they left?
Well, this is good.
Where are they? They should be back by now. Be careful, Traveler. The Tusks are friends to no one. Are you? By Nandur? What? Oh no, I didn't mean to imply you were. I just thought you were here on a trade mission, that's all. Wait, you mean you don't know? We let an Adiran caravan through a few days ago. First caravan we ever let through from anywhere, actually. I've never known anything like it. They had so many wonderful things. Food, linens, medicine. They had a letter from your ambassador in Paradise, too.
Well, I hope you bought everything you wanted already.
And when I saw you, well, you get the idea. Wishful thinking on my part. Gods, I'd love to see them roll by again. What's that?
I hope you appreciated that caravan when you had it, because it's not coming back.
What? What happened? An ogre? Gilleen, dear gods, what happened to Gilleen? There was a dwarven woman. Do you know if she... Okay, just please, Envoy, go and do whatever you have to do to save her. Thank you. If I can help, just let me know. What do you need to know?
The ogre's sick. He says he'll release Gilleen if we can get him a cure. There's a few things we need to find.
Okay. What are you looking for then? I have some. Take it. Check the roots of the trees with red leaves. You should be able to see some from the top of the tower.
Dang. Thank you. Wow. I feel so special.
Radut, be reasonable. We can't live out here like this.
Listen, we're besieged by Malian and outsiders. They still begs me to search for the missing for that. I only ask him to hold a bit longer. Place
I will try. But this can't last.
Okay, what do you got? Cruel command. That sounds amazing. That sounds awesome. Okay.
I heard there's been more bandits seen in the Twinewood.
I heard that too. Captain Radut says he has it under control.
The captain's in Nimdud, but I'll never doubt his dedication.
Oh, this tower has gone downhill, hasn't it?
I find it funny how I can just loot a tower and just sell it to the guy at the bottom of the tower. It's hilarious. Come on.
This land must
Okay.
be cursed.
I'm gonna get this guy's thing and then I'm gonna end it here.
Another Adiran. Damned if I ever saw the like. So you're the envoy they reported at the gate. Beats turning away the refugees from Shatterscarp, at least. Is it true that many drop dead suddenly?
Yes.
Needed? I can't say I know much about what's been happening beyond the tasks, but... never mind. You're here and I'm glad for it. The sentries were right about you. You have the same features as Arnandru. Taller, of course, but nevertheless. Wait, is that you, Marius?
Gods, here
Marius?
we go.
What happened to your accent? Did you lose it?
I did. So Nimdudes like you would ask dumb questions.
Well, good to see you alive, regardless. You know what? I'm going to treat this as a good omen. Nandru himself knows we need one out here.
Good. Take a look around. The Tusks never offered us much, and that was before the beetles rose in their numbers. Never mind the Zorips, or the Dream Scourge, or fucking Amalia.
We ran into some bandits earlier. Thought maybe they were outcasts.
Sounds like you already met her followers then. I hope they didn't cause you much harm. Damn it, Amalia. It doesn't have to be like this. I don't know what there is to be done. She and I used to command this tower in turn. I and my wardens kept watch while she and hers rested in the keep. And so too the reverse. Until her last watch, that is. When she and her wardens abandoned their post and marched on the gate and tried to leave. Nor can I. Life in the tower is torture. Supplies are low. The land is harsh. They had made a request to the keep for aid. After it was denied, her warden spoke of mutiny. And after that, well, fighting broke out at the gate. My wardens and I rushed from our leave when we heard the alarms. Drove Amalia back. Now she set up camps in the wastes. The main one is just up north in the Twined Wood. Another just west of there, in a tower. Another east, in a cave. She's broken her oath, and I'm trying to find a way to uphold mine. To watch over the garden. It is this that keeps us bound to the Tusks. Our oaths are mortal matters.
Traditionally, if a warden's oath is unfulfilled, their spirit lingers until another warden sees it completed. Or so they say.
So it is. And if one of our own breaks an oath...
I see.
Well, I'd be breaking another oath if I speak much more to Marius. But you get the idea. All I want is peace with her. But our talks, such as they were, have totally broken down. Whenever I approach, she just tells me to stay away from the land beneath her banners. And after her raid, after our skirmishes, I don't see how we can talk anymore. But would you be willing to talk to her? You are an envoy after all.
Let's go.
I'm sure you've diffused more complicated situations. I have no demands except that she stops attacking us for treading near her camps. But she says she won't stop until they can all leave. And I can't grant her passage out of the Tusks. She has no duty out there. Nor can I grant her one. I don't know how to break the stalemate.
We already killed most of her people. She's got no choice but to negotiate.
Wait, you've killed her wardens? I see. I guess you had to defend yourself. I suppose the situation will resolve one way or another now. If you could talk to Amalia, if you can somehow end this without any more killing, I'd be grateful. Thank you, Envoy. I'll be around. Let me know whatever it is you come to.
Well, dang. That's tragic. Okay. So this is good. This is really good. So we're about to end it here. Let's go talk to Diatra, and then it is bedtime.
Solace has a few old-fashioned ideas about animancy, to put it lightly. Thank you for letting Petru go free. Animancy is not a crime, but many feel entitled to treat it as one. Aren't we all? Whether or not Petru is successful as an animancer, he has a right to learn the art. And it's good to know someone out there is defending his rights. Pleasant dreams.
More?
Many animancers believe that nature is there to be measured, controlled, subverted. Well, I've been contemplating that assumption. Quite a bit, in fact. You made peace with the Delimgan in Galawain's tusks. Could that be a sign of things to come? Possibly, if they were to find common ground. I've spent my life trying to dominate nature, to overcome the limitations of our existence for the good of everyone, just like my mother. But what if animancers coexisted with the natural world, supporting instead of exploiting? With a little encouragement, it could be possible. There's plenty of work ahead of us, but I'd say we're off to a good start. Now,
sure.
Let's try and stay on nature's good side. We have a reputation to uphold. If I must.
On board? What do you need? What do you want to talk? Let's see. I grew up with that stuff. For you... Right, change.
Dang it.
If
You're
I
the
must.
last person I need to train with. Oh my gosh, I finally have enough for this. Five? Okay.
Would you ever
Well,
consider
that's it.
using animancy at sea?
Cook one of everything. I don't even know how to...
Nope.
I feel like that was one of everything.
Unpredictable.
But surely...
But okay, we're gonna end it there, so thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please consider following. If you want to see more, go to my YouTube channel, Spiritu Zombo, where you'll be able to see more of this or anything else I play. If you don't see anything you like, please consider commenting or private messaging about something you want to see, and I'll get to those games as soon as possible. So once again, thank you very much. Hope you all see you, and I'll see you again. Thank you, and...